Hello, my name is Sienkiewicz and I represent Regional Development Agency in Bielsko-Biala, and I will talk about team building in IT companies, how I see it, what I consider important.
So what is team building? And as it's written in that golden sentence, I have many of them further. I will just read it, and which is because it is important. No one can go alone in the IT industry. For a company to be successful, a true team culture of collaboration and support among staff is a must. Uh, this is what we should do. We should build a team spirit. We should build common understanding what we are going to do, what we can do, what we are good in, what are the weaknesses of our team. And if we will not provide to the team the positive aspect of the teamwork, the positive aspect of what we can do for them, the positive aspect how we can support them, the morale of the team can suffer. And everything they think will not be positive, will go in the bad direction. We should avoid that. And what we will do, I will tell you on the next slides. What we can do is important.
So the first thing is to be aware that we should prioritize team building activities, that not only regular team meetings are important, but also other activities which are more related to building the culture of cooperation, the culture of information flow, the culture of interconnections, of personal relations. So the company members and team members and employees will understand each other, will clear understanding of other people capacities, other people behavior. They know the language of cooperation. They know the language of communication. They know the common goal and common vision, what they are for in the team, what what are their responsibilities, and how they influence each other. That means that the meetings on the regular basis are not the everything we should do. We should do much more beyond that, because the building true team culture is equally important as ordinary meetings. Another crucial thing I would like to point out is that these days we are um, working in a different styles. Some of us are working remotely in houses. Some of us working in the offices. Some of us working in the hybrid style. Uh, we shall be aware of uh, keeping or assuring the rhythm of the working as a team, because working as a team requires on-time delivery. So to be aware of what can happen, this is required or this is suggested. So even working as a hybrid system, we shall assure that people will meet face to face at least once a month uh, in more or in easy project, uh, once a week in very complicated projects. So regardless of having online tools for the communication, online tools for the meetings, online tools for exchanging the project, as much as important is meetings face to face, we should be aware of that.
The next important thing I would like to point out it's the matter of having a clear understanding of what matters to the team. Regardless of the fact that we are trying to shape that team culture, it will develop. And the case is to have it develop in the way we want it and the way which is good for the team, which is good for the company, and which is good for the final result. We should have the power and we should have the influence to shape the culture of the team working. In that matter, you as a leader, or we as a leaders, we should explain the core values of the company, and we should show and explain the core value of the team and for the team. In that way, we should involve team into that process of value shaping. We should create a sense of shared ownership to the team members, to raise their involvement, to raise their responsibility for the whole effort and for the whole team results. I cannot skip that point, which is finding the right people who believe in your vision, because success of every team working is having the right people. The best scenario is to have a new team which is working together for some time. So the team who works as a whole with the clear roles and clear responsibilities and already established interconnection between team members who understand each other and who work together toward the same goal. The worst case scenario is to build a new team, have new people, and try to make one team out of them. They go through different phases. I can tell that three of them, which is they start very friendly. They try to cooperate each other with one with another. They try to understand each other. They exchange information. But then suddenly, when some problems occur, they go into the storming phase when they try to find their own roles, when the personal egos comes to play. And the role of the team manager is to intervene in that particular phase. And then when we will be successful in that phase, then we're going into the norming stage. So the people just start to behave as a whole long working team. And in that phase, the team really starts to work. But in comparison to the first case scenario, that you have a whole team engaged as a new team, apart from having different people try to build a team, the second case scenario is time consuming and the talk takes a lot of time, requires a lot of effort, and there's no guarantee that the team will start to work as a team. Successes and fails are the vital part of every business, and The most important thing is to, when success is achieved, to celebrate. When we fail, is to learn on what we've done wrong, not the better way. I used to say that the fail is a first attempt in learning. So we should think about our fails as a contribution to our future success. We should take from our fails the lesson and consider it as a future addition to what then we will say will become a strength of our company. We should build of our fails to become more effective, to become more or better prepared. And what's important, fails and successes shall be celebrated together as a team. We shall celebrate small successes, big successes, and make it as an inevitable part of our working team culture. We should be aware that this will happen and how we will go through it together, how we will build on it, what we will find out after that common celebration. This builds, strengthens the connection of the team. It builds the awareness of the team. It builds the self-confidence of the team in how good they are or where are they weaknesses, how the team should work together. When you prepare your team building activities, one should be aware that, especially with the remote teams, during that activities we should keep in mind that people, team members, has to have the separate, like quasi-private spaces for their own engagement into the team building activities. We should allow them to be personally engaged into the connection making, into the relation building within the team, especially if it's a new team. In case of remote team, we should organize them the separate rooms. They can go and personally talk to each other, know each other, we should let them find their own way to connect to the other people. We don't have to keep an eye on everything what is going and try to move it in a certain direction. Let the team connect on their own rules and with their own system of connection building. Regardless of how your team building activities are going on, the most important thing, or one of the most important things, is to listen to your team. Respective people, respective members of the team have different expectations, and the most important thing is to know those expectations and to announce to the team or to give them the possibility to realize what they want. If they want to educate more, we should provide them the opportunity to be more educated. If they want to have certain certificates, we should provide them with the dedicated trainings to to build their personal skills, if they need some more inter, interpersonal abilities, we should provide them. If they want to know more people, we should provide them the possibility to meet those people. So every company is supposed to invest in the team, but we should know what they want, how we can help them, what we can offer them, and how we should organize that. And last but not least, uh, mutual respect. And finally, we come to the point which we can call the team spirit, which we have created during different activities, talking to people, training people, giving them space for development, for cooperation. That team spirit is the final result we want from the team. Teams which are strongly connected are productive. They think positively. They have positive attitude. They looking for the new challenges and they breaking barriers. The teams are resilient. They are not prone to storms. They are not counterproductive. The teams are cohesive. They have the mutual understanding of the team strength, and they are self-protecting. And we all should work toward toward safeguarding that team spirit we have built to protect them from the outside negative impacts.